A girl once lived for 3 hours with no heartbeat. To this day, doctors still can't explain how it was even possible. This story isn't just a medical mystery. It's a tale that blurs the line between life and death and makes you question everything you thought you knew about the human body. Let's rewind to a cold day in 1965. 15-year-old Valerie Taylor was with her friends, enjoying a day out by a river. But what started as a fun outing turned into a nightmare. Valerie slipped and fell into the frigid, ice-cold water. The shock of the cold was immense, and she was quickly pulled under by the current. By the time rescuers got to her, it was too late. Her body was lifeless, and her heart had completely stopped beating. She was rushed to the nearest hospital, but the outlook was grim. In the emergency room, it was controlled chaos. Doctors and nurses worked tirelessly, throwing everything they had at her. They performed continuous CPR, compressing her chest over and over, trying to manually pump her heart. They brought in the defibrillator, sending powerful electric shocks through her body, hoping to jolt the heart back into rhythm. But nothing worked. The ECG monitor, the machine that tracks the heart's electrical activity, showed a single, unwavering flatline. For all medical purposes, Valerie Taylor was gone. Ordinarily, after about 20 to 30 minutes without oxygen to the brain, irreversible damage occurs. The doctors knew this. After an hour, then 2, hope had all but vanished. The medical team was exhausted, but for some reason they didn't stop. They kept going, defying protocol, driven by a sliver of unexplained hope. They had kept her body on a heart-lung machine to circulate her blood and keep it oxygenated, a desperate last-ditch effort. And then, after 3 full hours of being clinically dead, something happened that no one in that room could ever explain. On the monitor, the flat line, that symbol of death, suddenly twitched. A single beep echoed through the silent room. Then another, and another. A weak but steady rhythm appeared on the screen. Valerie's heart, on its own, had started beating again. The doctors and nurses just stood there, staring in utter disbelief. They had witnessed a miracle, but the story doesn't end there. The team was still incredibly worried about brain damage. After 3 hours without a natural heartbeat, how could her brain possibly have survived? They waited anxiously as she remained in a coma. Days later, Valerie's eyes fluttered open. She looked around the room, at the faces of the stunned medical staff staring down at her. Confused, she asked a simple question that sent shivers down everyone's spine. Why is everyone staring at me? She had no memory of the accident, no memory of drowning, and absolutely no idea that she had been dead for 3 hours. When she fully recovered, which she did, without any significant brain damage, the questions began. How did she survive? Doctors theorized that the intensely cold water might have triggered something called the mammalian diving reflex. This is an incredible physiological response, where the body, in response to cold water immersion, dramatically slows its metabolism. Blood flow is redirected from the limbs to protect the vital organs, especially the heart and brain. It essentially puts the body into a state of suspended animation, drastically reducing the need for oxygen. It's like our body put itself on pause to survive. Even with this theory, surviving for 3 hours without a heartbeat is far beyond anything the medical community had ever seen or documented. It pushed the known limits of human endurance to an extreme that still baffles scientists. Valerie's case became a landmark in medical history, often referred to as the miracle heartbeat. It led to new research into hypothermia and its potential therapeutic uses, like cooling patients after cardiac arrest to protect the brain. But the part of the story that captures everyone's imagination is what we can't explain. What happened in her consciousness during those 3 hours? Valerie herself reported no memories, no bright lights, no tunnels, no out-of-body experiences. To her, those 3 hours simply didn't exist. It was a blank. But this raises a profound question. What is death? Is it just the stopping of a heart? Or is it something more? Valerie's story suggests that the line is not as clear-cut as we think. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What secrets does the human body hold that we have yet to uncover? Valerie Taylor went on to live a full and normal life, a living testament to a day when medicine and miracles collided. Her story is a powerful reminder that sometimes the most unbelievable tales are the ones that are actually true. What do you think happened during those 3 hours? Was it purely a scientific phenomenon? Or was there something else at play? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story as mind-blowing as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible true stories. Thanks for watching.